All right, here we go. Counter punch boxing. I guess maybe it's the YouTube challenge. I have no idea what I'm going to talk about. I'm kind of hanging out on my patio. I got my phone, I got my microphone, my headphones. So I'm like, all right, let's talk a little boxing. So look, I'm going to read a few comments and go over a couple of headlines. And a video I'm working on, Gennady Golovkin opponent leans towards Jermall Charlo in June. Okay, leans towards Jermall Charlo in June. Now, here's the funny thing. Here's the ironic thing. Okay, you have these channels out there. You know, they're just totally dogging on Gennady Golovkin because he's apparently going to be fighting Brandon Adams, okay? The guy from the Contender series, a television show, right? Well, turns out that he's not fighting him, and all these channels have just totally berated him and dogged on him and made fun of him and, you know, all this clickbait. And now their hero, Charlo, is going to be fighting this dude. So how ironic. I mean, what a plot twist, right? I mean, you couldn't make this shit up. Talk about a plot twist, you know. And it's funny because you go to the same channel that they're dogging on Golovkin for fighting Adams, and where is the, you know, the video for Charlo? You know, where are they dogging on Charlo? Radio silent, crickets, nothing but silence, nothing. So anyway, moving forward, like I said, I'm going to read some comments here. Okay, Jay Ali, this is actually like in real time, like 6-7 minutes ago. Okay, brutal KO. He fell on his back and was still conscious with his eyes open. It was that brutal. I think he's referring to the Amir Khan Canelo knockout. Okay, let's see. MS Shane 05. Khan in and out, fast combos, defense, back up and uses lateral movement, but which way is he going to move? Because Crawford can cut him off both ways, left hook, right hook. Okay, true. Don't hook with a hooker. Don't hook with a hooker. And you know, that hook, yeah, I think that hook is going to be a key factor, and probably like the uppercut too, in the Amir Khan and Crawford fight. Terrence Crawford, Amir Khan. Okay, this guy here, I'm rooting for Khan on this fight. Might even go watch it. Well, I encourage you, what's your name, Bernardo Tony? Go watch it. So right here, Lotus 75. Okay, Crawford by TKO. Agreed. David Navarro. If Gennady Golovkin needs a tune-up, he needs to fight Brandt. Agreed. For the WBA regular, get the warm-up and put a belt on his name again. Okay, look, give me 1 minute. I mean, I know we talk about it all the time. Okay, I made a video. You know, talking about Gennady Golovkin fighting Brandon Adams. Okay, that's what I was just referring to when I opened up the video. Okay, anyway, I said, you know, I give him a pass. You know, Gennady Golovkin deserves a pass when he comes back, you know, signing with DAZN, you know, been out of the ring since the Canelo rematch. And, you know, we can give him a pass. But there's a difference between a pass and just ridiculous. This is ridiculous, okay? It doesn't do Gennady Golovkin 1 ounce of good. It doesn't do him any good whatsoever to fight some guy from the Contender series. I mean, this dude is on, like, After Dancing with the Stars on ABC, you know, on network television. I mean, you might as well go find a club fighter and pull him into the ring. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't do anyone any good. It's a waste of time, you know, and I understand, you know, they want to preserve his body probably for the Canelo trilogy. I get that, I do, but I just hope, you know, like the headline says here, Golovkin, you know, leaning towards Charlo in June, okay, January, March, April, May, June, and then Canelo in September, okay, hey, nothing wrong with that. In fact, I mean, that's like the, you know, that would be like the golden brick road. I would love that. So, but my point is, you know, he shouldn't be fighting a guy like Adams. I mean, no one should. I mean, why? Where did this guy even come from? You know, apparently Charlo, his team sent him an offer. Golovkin's team sent him an offer, and here we are. You know, people are dogging on Gennady Golovkin for, you know, sending the offer, but they fail to mention Charlo and his team sent the offer, and in fact, it looks like the fight's being made now. So between Charlo and Adams. So again, plot twist. Okay, let's see. You know, I'm gonna not read the Mayweather crap. Okay, let's see. Let me get to something here. Okay, Killer B. Khan will walk through Crawford's punches. What? Khan clearly flopped against Canelo. Okay, dude. All right. Okay, what is this? LPOT. So anyway, Khan ain't walking through Crawford's punches. Agreed. Okay, shout out Gabriel Garcia. Okay, if Khan can reinvent himself and come through like Kopelev did in his last fight, I like Khan in this matchup. Also, Khan has to utilize his great footwork and hand speed while not getting careless. Lastly, I believe Khan has faced much better quality opposition. This should give Khan an edge in the fight. Okay, agreed. Okay, and I thought about that. I was like actually thinking about it today, going about my day like we all do. And I was kind of thinking about the fight, and I thought about it. Amir Khan, he's been in there with big names. He's been on that big stage. Title fights, you name it. And I don't know. He's a veteran. So I don't know if this is like age versus youth, okay, because they're not that far apart in age, but it's wear and tear. Definitely wear and tear versus prime, because you have a prime Crawford and what a lot of people are saying, a shop-worn Khan, so we'll see. But I do agree that ring experience will benefit him dramatically. And if Khan can just not get knocked out, that's all you got to do. Don't get careless. Don't get carried away. Just like against Canelo, he was actually winning rounds against Canelo, and he got careless, okay? Right here, let's see. Juan Cruz, I will tell you the same thing I said on your last Canonic 11 video. Always blame Canelo. It is like a Canelo flu is going around boxing. I really like Crawford's talent, but why these fighters are not fighting the best against the best? The fight I give a little bit of credit to Crawford. This fight I give a little bit of credit to Crawford, but what kind of resume does Crawford have? Plus, don't forget about Uncle Bob. Like you said, all over again, this is the Canelo flu. Now, I believe, are you saying the way Canelo conducts his career is contagious, like the flu, like they all have it? Okay, I think I'm picking up what you're putting down there, and I agree, if that's what you're trying to say. Totally. I mean, it's not the best fighting the best anymore. I don't know what you call it anymore. Is it about money? Is it about politics? Is it about just whatever is convenient? Like there is no rhyme or reason to matchmaking anymore. It used to be, there was, the best would fight the best, yes, but you can't have a war in every damn fight. Okay, you look at anyone, go look at Chavez. I mean, any great, great fighter, you just can't have a battle every time. It can't be, this epic war battle. I get it. But, but when you have, a guy fighting, several years and he's got like one decent name, there's a problem. Or when he's pulling people up from other divisions, or, you're fighting someone that's coming off of a loss, or draining them down or at a catch weight, whatever it may be, that's where I take issue. So, but anyway, okay, let's see what, Ronaldo, shout out. Khan works on Khan works on defense and has quicker hands. Khan will smash it. Crawford is getting KO'd. Man, that's a bold prediction, buddy. That is a bold. Now, by KO'd, if you mean TKO'd by Crawford, then cool. Okay, let's see. Anonymous, what is this? Anonymous profess? Okay, how weak is Amir Khan's chin? A fly can sneeze on his chin and he will go down. Okay. During his wedding, rice was thrown on his chin and he fell. All right, dude, it's like a comedy hour here. Okay, so David, I don't know how to say it. Funny, whatever. Okay, shout out, David. Okay, Khan couldn't beat Crawford on his best day of his life. Okay, how do you really feel? Okay, Crawford is very special. It's understood Crawford's competition hasn't been stellar. Okay, at least you're being truthful. But that is more the fault of his promoter not being able to make big fights, i.e. Mikey Garcia, who sat out 2 years of his prime to avoid Crawford, who beat his ass in the amateur. Spence versus Crawford is the best fight in boxing. It is. Right now, Spence Crawford is great. Look, I don't even get me started on Mikey Garcia Crawford, but no, I agree, it is. But you can't always, look, it's an easy out to blame the promoter. It is, and a lot of times it is the promoter, but not all the time. You can't take, someone's entire career like Crawford at light welterweight and just blame his promoter. Okay, but fair is fair. It just depends how you look at it. So, okay, Lewis Whitecomb. Speaking of, who did you have winning? Oh yeah. That was a dude earlier. Okay, let me get past that. I'm trying to figure out which video we're talking about here. Yeah, let's get to, this is boxing. Anything can happen. Bullshit. Gennady Golovkin without a belt will go fight Lord something mother likes, he said. What the hell are you people talking about up in here? Now this was a very good comment, or this guy Patrick Newsom, shout out Patrick, left a real good comment the other day about Golovkin. I don't think this is it, but let's see. This is about Khan and Crawford. He said, I don't think this fight will make it to a decision. Khan, as of late, has a suspect chin, okay? If Crawford, being a great counter combo puncher, maybe could catch Khan. Khan has always relied on trying to be faster, the faster fighter in each match, showcasing his speed, but not sure if he can take inside body attack and possibly a cross around the guard. True. Okay, I got Crawford by either 8th or 10th. And here's the thing, totally agree. I mean, that's basically what I predicted, you know, and you're right. I mean, he relies on speed, but what kills speed? Timing, right? It kills speed, okay? And they say, you know, speed kills power, timing kills speed. But I think, you know, again, we get stuck on things like that, saying, you know, he's going to try to rely on his speed. He's got a weak chin. You know, I would imagine Team Khan, they're aware of that, and they know that, and maybe they're going to make changes. You know, maybe they're going to make adjustments going into the fight because that's exactly what they're expecting, you know. So, and if they don't, then they're just dumb, right? Look, if I'm training Amir Khan, I'm going to tell them, you know, you got to make some changes because they know exactly what you're going to do. You're going to get fast and flashy, and you're going to get caught. So we need to change it up. You know what? You know, fight tall. You know, work behind a jab. You know, just little things like that. You know what I mean? Use lateral movement, head movement. You know, keep that damn glove glued to your chin. If I'm coaching Khan, I would put a piece of Velcro on his glove and a piece of Velcro on his chin. And I'll say, all right, dude, you're gonna keep that there all damn day because that's what needs to happen. So. But anyway, John, every time I try to read his name, this is one of the biggest followers of Counterpunch Boxing, and I truly appreciate him. He's always in the comment section. Great dude. But is it Chomet? I used to call him John Comment as a joke because I know that's not how you pronounce it. But anyway, John, shout out, John. Okay, #1 Counterpunch Boxing. I believe this is a very important fight for Bud. He has a lot to lose and not a whole lot to gain. True. The people that dislike Bud will continue to downgrade him, even if it's a first-round knockout. And God forbid it goes 12 rounds, because then all we will hear is how Earl Spence would have taken Amir Khan apart inside of 2 rounds, and then Bud is on the same class. You're so right. I mean, look, I don't know, the hypocrites in boxing is unbelievable. Like the example I gave you in the beginning of the video, you know, talking about how, you know, they're just ragging on Golovkin for this fight with the contender dude, and now that Charlo is going to fight him, they say nothing at all. I mean, these guys are just clickbait leeches. They leech off of boxing, and they're disguised as press, as media. They're just garbage. Pure garbage out there. Okay. All right. Same Khan, Canelo, Alvarez, weight bullied and knocked out. Change the name, bro. Thought the LBC got to Kurt. Yeah, he's talking about this guy here. I said I'm going to change the name of my channel because so many people now are creating channels called Counterpunch Boxing. Now, what you have people, the Lion Den, whatever, LDBC community, they take channels like mine that are growing and they're becoming popular, and they try to create mock channels to take away from my channel. It'd be like if I created a channel called Ego One or Dante's Boxing PlayStation, or, you know, Dante's Boxing whatever, you know, and tried to take away, you know, from their algorithm. And that's what these guys do. And does it get any dirty? That's just dirty. That's dirty. That's low down dirty. Cheap. Okay, so here we go. Here's Pacquiao. Let's see what's he got to say about Manny Pacquiao. Shout out, James. Okay, now that Floyd is in the Philippines to do talks with Pacquiao, it is clear why Pacquiao removed Spence's name off the list. Okay, makes sense because there's articles all over the place right now. Right here, Floyd Mayweather, Manny Pacquiao to go one-on-one in the Philippines. Okay, you know, there's an article that just popped up on WBN. Check it out. Just go to Google WBN, hit WBN Boxing. You'll see the article there. I'm looking at it on my other phone. I've got 3 phones. So, you know, let's see. Pac was just highlighting that there is still clamor for Pac-Floyd Mayweather rematch, and this brought Floyd to open the talk with Pacquiao in the Philippines. You know, I mean, sure, I'd like to see it again. Why not? Why not, right? But at the same time, either make it happen or shut the hell up, right? Kind of like this whole Deontay Wilder, Anthony Joshua situation. Make the shit happen or shut the hell up about it. You know, it's just that's where, look, I'm growing impatient with boxing. My patience is so thin right now with all these politics. And, you know, maybe it's because, I don't know, I talk about it every day and I'm in the loop or whatever, but man, these guys, they need to just make the fights happen. Like I said, every fight cannot be a war. I get it. But, you know, here we go. Deontay Wilder, Anthony Joshua have been champions, I believe, since 2016, I think. Both of them had a belt back then. Okay? I mean, we're headed to 2020. We are headed to 2020. And there is still no unification fight between those two guys. Nothing but talk. Okay? And then we wait on this epic rematch between Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder. And what happens? You know, Fury goes over to ESPN. It makes it nearly impossible for that fight to happen. Okay? Shout out K-Dog, number 37. Shady Slim, shout out, my friend. Like the channel, sir. Okay. I can't think of a good name, so this must suffice. Okay, what are we talking about here? Khan. Okay, Khan hasn't been good since 2014 and never proved himself at 147. True. Facts, okay? You putting down facts, okay? Not to mention, he's washed up at this point. The fact that this is Bud's best fight proves how overrated he is and why his resume is trash. Agreed. Agreed. Okay, what are we on here? Khan, let me get to some, let's see here. Let's get down here. Let's get down. Here, let me zoom out a bit. I mean, you guys see all these comments. Okay, let me just show you. I mean, we get hundreds. I mean, I don't know, about 1,000 a day. On my channel, I get probably, I don't know, maybe 1,000 a day. It's just, so it's hard to keep up. Very hard to keep up. Here, let's just pick this. Let's see. Oh, wait, where are we going here? I think we already read those. Let me go down a bit. Let me get to a new video. Okay, go down. Okay. Where are we at? Okay, Gennady Golovkin. You know exactly what to expect. He's going to fight another guy that works at Taco Bell. See, here we go. Marcos Perez, okay? You know why? I just don't understand that. I truly don't understand the hate for Golovkin. I really don't. I mean, other than if it's like fans trying to stoke the flames and, you know, be a troll and get the conversation going, whatever. Okay, I get it. You know, have a little fun. But I truly, genuinely don't understand how these people, I mean, what has this dude done wrong? You know, he was a victim of promoters and politics and everything, and then he emerges on the American soil, the American scene, you know, a day late and a dollar short, basically, and makes something out of nothing. You know, damn near becomes the undisputed middleweight champion, you know, following the great Bernard Hopkins, Carlos Monzon, people like this, you know, the title defense record, you know, the knockout streak, the highest knockout percentage in middleweight history. I mean, all these things, right? And, of course, all these fighting bums, he's doing this, but he's also one of the most avoided fighters of all time, okay? Not to mention, he has one of the best amateur backgrounds of all time. In fact, Golovkin sits within 10 fighters that have, like, the most collective fights. You got, like, a Lomachenko, a Golovkin. You know, there's, like, 10 guys that have, you know, hundreds, 400 or 500, you know, amateur fights collectively. And anyway, you know, gold medalist, Olympics, all of this, and gets zero respect from these guys. So, you know, they're not boxing fans. They're just really cheerleaders for one boxer. They like one boxer. They like Canelo. They like Mayweather. You know, whoever it may be. They like Charlo. You know, he's the new one now. And they're cheerleaders for one boxer. So the only thing they know to do is attack other boxers that aren't that boxer, okay? So Perez, okay, you know exactly what to expect. He's going to fight another fighter who works at Taco Bell like he's done his whole career, a.k.a. Bum Hunter. Wow, dude, I just can't even respond to that. I just can't. So, hype job to, let's see, who do we have here? Ray. Okay, shout out, Ray. Hype job, do not knock everyone out and win silver medals on Olympic knockout fighters that can beat you by knockout or outboxing you, which he did to Canelo twice. And here's the thing. You got these people acting like Triple G lost. He didn't lose. He won. He got robbed. It's a robbery. Somebody call 911. It's a robbery, okay? All right, Melton Broham. I'm gonna hop off here in a minute. My voice is going out, and I've been incredibly ill too. By the way, man, been sick as a dog lately. So, I'm getting better though. I'm getting better. Lemieux can't make 160. He won't fight middleweight again. Yeah, he's talking about. I'm gonna kind of burn through him real quick. Yeah, Lemieux. I heard even like certain sanctioning bodies won't even allow a fight to happen now with David Lemieux at middleweight because he can't make weight. Dude can't make weight. It's a rumor, but Darby and Checo would be too easy for Gennady Golovkin. Many were saying Golovkin was ducking him, but then when Chenko fought Jacobs, that was clearly not the case, as they did not impress at all, or as he did not impress. He's talking about Sergey, Darby, and Checo. You know, remember again the biased clickbait YouTube channels. They're all talking about, oh, Gennady Golovkin's ducking him. He's ducking him. And then he shows what he has in the ring, and there's nothing to duck. You know, Jacobs fought him. There's nothing special. You know, he was a long-time sparring partner with Jacobs. And, you know, even Jacobs, if he's being honest, which he was, there's really nothing special about this dude. There's no reason for someone like Gennady Golovkin to duck him. Okay, so, you know, again, clickbait, right? Let's see. I've always been on Triple G's side. Hashtag Triple G hello to Counterpunch Boxing. Love 3. Love your channel. Shout out there. It's Flocka Vasquez Ruiz. Flocka Vasquez Ruiz. Shout out. And yes, I know exactly who you are. So thank you for the continued support. Wow, I sound like a politician. All right, Patrick Newson. A total no-go. Gennady Golovkin needs to fight at least Billy Joe Saunders or David Lemieux or a middleweight of reputable wins, considering the level of fighter that he is. A tune-up fight shouldn't be against a DE level fighter. Preach, brother. Okay, this is it right here. This is like the model comment right here. This is how all of you should think. So follow Patrick's example. Okay, at least a BC level fighter. Maybe he's staging a few fights leading up to not be hurt, low risk for the rematch of Golovkin-Canelo 3. It's obvious the money fights will always take precedence, and you are correct. Correct, my friend. Comment of the day. Okay, and I read that comment the other day on my channel because I liked it so much. Okay, Hound, Gennady Golovkin, Adams, Andre Charlo, Saunders, Canelo, Floyd, retire. Okay. Let's see. Damn, give him a break, bro. He's been gone for a minute. He needs a tune-up. Again, talking about Gennady Golovkin, I just said I don't like the fight, and I still don't. And, I'll never change that. Golovkin, okay, blah, 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 blah. Okay, Gregory Roberts. How has Golovkin proved himself? Stop it. GGG, been done. No, okay. Really, do you want to hear me rant for half an hour? Just go listen to my channel. I'll save you all 30 minutes of me ranting on a comment like that, okay? Genjiro77. DAZN's plan is to put Gennady Golovkin up against Canelo, or the Canelo Jacobs winner in September. So it's obvious they don't want to risk that date. He fights a little tune-up, and then 3 months later, it's back to the ring versus Canelo. I mean, okay, I know, but is it obvious? I mean, can you really trust Canelo? Now, I've been told by reliable people that yes, indeed, we are going to get the fight in September, the trilogy, Aztec Stadium, Mexico. I even told you, Mexico City. Okay, but can you trust Golden Boy? Can you trust Oscar De La Hoya? Can you trust Canelo that it's going to happen? So look, they made the mistake once. Remember, they sidelined Gennady Golovkin and told him, no, you cannot fight Billy Joe Saunders. Sit your ass on the sideline, and we're going to go fight who? Who we going to fight? Chavez. $1 million a pound penalty, Chavez. While Golovkin was benched, okay? He was benched. Bitched and benched, okay? Either one, because they both fit, okay? Benched, okay? Then now we're all saying, oh, no, well, no, he needs to take an easy fight because, we got the trilogy coming. So I don't know. I mean, man, make this, I guess, I don't know what I would do. Honestly, look, if I was in Triple G's shoes right now, I don't know what I would do, But I damn sure know I would at least take a fight worthy of people spending their hard-earned money. See, that's the thing. If you're the people's champ like Golovkin is, you got to think about this. We're all not multi-millionaires like Golovkin, so we don't want to see just some bullshit fight, But I understand if you want to take it kind of easy because you're going to give us this epic, trilogy that we've all been waiting for. I get it. So, I mean, I do see it both ways. But all I'm trying to say is just pick a better opponent. That's it. Cut out the drama. Cut out the bullshit. Just pick a better opponent. And really, that's what it boils down to. Okay. Let's see. I think G was delusional after his second fight with Carrot Top. Okay. I honestly don't know what GK2 were thinking after the first bout. If they couldn't see there was corruption involved, then something was wrong. My guess is that the lure of the almighty dollar persuaded Gennady Golovkin to chase a rematch. They should have told Golden Boy to take a walk. Don't think K2 managed Golovkin's career very well. And I agree. You know, in fact, I almost kind of want to make a video, you know, talking about Tom Loeffler and what I think he should have done. You know, what he did versus what he should have done. Okay, I'll give you a quick example. I just talked about it. Back when they benched Gennady Golovkin and told him, no, you're not going to fight, but Canelo is, right then and there, I would have said, what? I would just said, no, hell no. We're going to do what we want to do. You want us? Here we are. You know, like, I mean, what kind of balls do you have to tell another promoter, your fighter cannot fight, but mine can, and we might give you a shot? Okay, and remember, they're talking to the champion. Back then, Golovkin was holding what, the WBA, let's see, WA, WBC, and the IBF. Okay, holding three, and I believe, was it Ring Magazine? Anyway, holding three of the major four belts. Billy Joe Saunders had the WBO. And you have Oscar De La Hoya telling, you know, damn near a unified or undisputed champ, not a, well, he's unified, undisputed champion, you can't fight. If you want my boy, you can't fight. I mean, come on. That right there. So, I mean, again, if I'm his promoter, no, hell no. That shit would not fly for 2 seconds if I'm promoting Gennady Golovkin. Okay, please let me know if you have any questions about Golovkin's boxing gym. Okay, all right. If Gennady Golovkin doesn't get belts with not have Canelo, he loses the moon. Yes, okay, agree. Eddie, of course he is only ranked 2 play. Okay, I'll get into that. Anyway, yeah, I'm probably going to cut it off here. Let's read, what was this, 3 days ago. Shout out Soup and Old Clothes. Let me know in the comment section if you made it this far. I bet there's like 3 people listening right now. So shout out number 1, 2, and 3. Counter. The writing was on the wall. Okay, and I'm going to stop after this. Right, he won. Signed to fight Vanez. 2, abandoned the body attack with Canelo. I think his hunger is gone. His will to do toe-to-toe as he did with Rubio, Gill, Macklin, Proska, Brook, etc. to get the knockout is gone. His killer instinct is gone. Headhunting behind a jab to try to take the safety way out and get a decision is the new approach. Okay, I'm not disagreeing with you, brother. Okay, take safe fights because he has doubts about his ability after the Canelo style to attack. Let me keep reading this because this is very interesting. Damn it, where am I at? Okay, 1 draw. Okay, damn, this is a long comment. I'm just sorry. I remember watching the Gennady Golovkin Canelo 1 draw, and the commentating guy, not HBO, made an observation in the 3rd round saying, you know, when Canelo attacks Gennady Golovkin, he does much better. True. Okay, perhaps Canelo watched that and realized going after Golovkin was his best bet. Right, bully the bully. I mean, it's always your best bet in boxing. Bully the bully. Okay, that's how you disrupt a pressure fighter. You pressure them back. If you can hang. If you can hang. And I think it's a little suspect, too, that Canelo was able to hang, you know, after he's taken PEDs for stamina issues, and then he comes in looking like a prime Pacquiao. I thought that was really weird, but anyway. Okay, Golovkin became a docile headhunter after the Brook fight. That's where his decline has come. Okay, do you think the Brook fight woke Golovkin up and realized he's almost lost to a welterweight in the first 2 rounds, getting nailed terribly with shots that would KO other guys? Seems Golovkin changed his demeanor in the ring after the Brook fight, and Golovkin became a headhunter with Jacobs, who I was certain would be knocked out, as Pirog did to him. And now Canelo surviving 2 times shows Golovkin taking a cautious route in fights. Just a thought, what do you think? I still have that awful vision in my head when Brook was nailing Golovkin so bad, I thought Golovkin was about to go down on 1 knee. All the Golovkin haters came out and called him a terrible defensive fighter who gets hit too much. Then he changed to become too cautious. I say after everyone and let his great chin get him the KOs again. Okay, you do realize that Charlo and all the top contenders will attack Golovkin if they fight. They're not afraid anymore. Golovkin needs to go back to the Proska, Macklin, Rubio attitude. Yes, okay, I'm gonna stop it there because I do agree. I mean, you're right. The decline started with Brook. And, you know, in fact, let's see, it was Brook, and then, you know, had a decision with Danny Jacobs. And remember, a lot of people said, yeah, because, you know, he had a decision with Jacobs, you know, he basically lost, okay? So, yeah, of course, that was the decline. It was. And, you know, he even talked about retirement during that time. And so, yeah, I agree. I mean, I don't want to talk too much about it because I can't. My voice is, like, totally going out right now. But, no, I do agree. I do agree with everything you said. Yeah, I think it might be cool to actually do like a video and break that down because that's a great comment. So I'll do that. I'll do that. Well, we'll make a video and we'll title it like the decline of Golovkin. Like where did it start? You know, but also you got to remember too, great fighters, they can reinvent themselves. Okay, they really can. You know, maybe he's not that pressure cooker, pressure fighter, headhunter, knockout artist, but he can, you know, he can reinvent himself. He can change it up a little bit, and you know, he's got the power because they say that, you know, the last thing to leave a boxer is always the power. So I think if, you know, maybe a new coach might be the answer, but, you know, I'm sure he's going to stick with Abel Sanchez. But, you know, I think, yeah, I think they need to work on a few new things in the gym, and I think, you know, we won't ever see the old Golovkin is dead and gone, but maybe we could see like a new reinvented Golovkin that could have, you know, some success and win a belt and compete against these young, hungry dudes, you know. So, but we'll see. But no, dude, I'll make a video and break it all down for you. But anyway, guys, I'm going to hop off here. What do you think? Leave it below.